this money magic course, and of course I think everyone on the course is well aware of the current economic climate, and that all the indicators are kind of saying that we're heading for a massive global recession. And I mean, I work in retail, I have a small business, I'm speaking to other small business owners, we've heard it from people tonight on the course, like people are struggling. And so as much as I'm doing the work, and I understand that it's also about like money flows where people are organized and stuff, that there is also the current reality of like it's tough out there at the moment. So yeah, it's just kind of, it's how do you do money magic in a recession and flourish in a recession?
Love it. Love the question. It's a great question. So I'm going to shift you a little bit away from global recession, because absolutely we're not in a global recession. Certainly in South Africa, we're in a recession. Absolutely. Globally, in the US and Europe, they are in the longest bull run markets that has been for years and 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 years. So they are actually in huge economic upswing that might turn like this. Who knows?
Trump.
But they're not. But South Africa definitely is. Okay. So
my suppliers in India as well. Like I speak to a lot of people in India, and I know they're struggling as well. Yeah. Like that's a market that's struggling. Yeah.
Yeah. So developing nations there are a number. China has slowed down. So China's, absolutely. Yeah. Now, here's one of the things to get. In economics, in money, just like with rivers, because we're talking about money flows and we've been talking about money being like a river, there are times where it is dry or drier, and then there are times where it's plentiful and there's rain. One of the things that helps me most mentally in the thought around recession, okay, because we hear the word recession, we don't really know what it means. We just hear it and we think, oh my God, it's bad, because the media goes, recession, and we go, oh my God, should I stop? Am I going to lose my job? I don't know what it means. And we just panic because we don't have the financial literacy. Now, one of the things that makes me feel really like, okay, we're going into recession, is that I know that there are more millionaires, and this is dollar millionaires, created during recessionary times than during boom times.
I didn't know that.
Exactly. Because the media doesn't ever tell you that. The media doesn't even ever say, yay, it's a recession. Guess what? Those of you who know about money, who are clever, who learn, who are financially literate, guess what? This is the time.
Okay.
There were more dollar millionaires created after the Great Depression in 1929 than in any other time in history. Okay. So that's one of the things that I hold on to, because it's so easy to get caught up in the negativity. It's so easy to get caught up in the story. Everyone's struggling. Oh my goodness. Wow. And if you get caught in the struggle paradigm, and if you get caught in the struggle story, like whatever you start to believe is what your reality becomes, right? This is what we've learned in week 2 on Money Magic.
Yeah, I'm conscious of that.
Yeah. So, okay. So for me, I'm always like, it's a recession. Okay. It's a boom. Okay. I'm going to stick to what I know. I'm going to stick to my money magic principles, and I'm going to make money either way.
Okay. Yeah. I think my concern is that, like, I'm just embarking on this journey now. And I suppose what it is that, like, I don't have the comfort of being at the end of a money magic journey and having accrued savings and all that kind of thing, which is precisely what you want for a period like this. It's like, it just feels a bit daunting to be embarking on that journey like now. But I
Catherine,
appreciate
there
it.
are as many opportunities during this time as there are during boom time. You just have to be one of those that's got your eyes open for opportunity. And that's what this program is going to teach you. Like, the reason why people go like this is because, so Warren Buffett has also my favorite billionaire, has an amazing, wonderful quote, particularly about investments, but it pertains to recession. And he says, when everyone is nervous, get greedy. And when everyone is greedy, get nervous.
Yeah.
Okay. And that pertains to the cycles, because there are times of boom and there are times of recession, and there are times of boom and there are times of bust. And that's how it goes. It's a cycle, just like there's drought and floods and drought and floods and drought. Like, it's natural. The cycles of economic times are just like the cycles of energy flow. And it's one of the reasons why I keep bringing money back into energy, right? There's an out breath and there's an in breath. Which is better? Neither. We need both, right? So there are periods in a country or a continent's time when it's expanding, and there are times when it's contracting. Which is better? Neither. They're just different. Okay. And it doesn't mean that there's no opportunity. It doesn't mean that there's no room for growth. This doesn't mean that there's no, but what happens is human beings go into a herd mentality, and that herd mentality is, we're contracting, let's all get fearful. And this is one of the things that makes a successful investor, is that when people get fearful, you take your emotion out of it. And this is one of the things that I'm going to teach you in the investment strategy later, is how to put in things in place so that your emotions don't come into play. Because what you are experiencing right now is the emotion of fear, like, oh, we're in recession, we're starting this journey now, what if it's too late?
Okay.
What I'm recommending to you is be in the celebration. Wow, I'm starting this journey now. Wow, thank goodness I'm doing it now rather than in 20 years' time. Yay, I'm adult enough to be responsible with my money. Okay, awesome. And even if we are in recession, it might last 3 months, it might last 6 months, it might last 3 years, it might last 5 years. But then on the other side of that, then we'll be in boom.
Yeah.
And I have all the tools for boom and recession.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's maybe the most powerful. And people say that, like, if you can survive as a small business during time of recession, there's no reason why you shouldn't flourish then. Like,
So I started this business, my Fairy Godmother business, in 2006, 2008, 2008 happened.
Yeah.
So this was my mantra to myself. During times of recession, what people need most is hope and inspiration. I'm in the business of hope and inspiration. My business is going to thrive and flourish. That's the story I kept telling myself. My business thrived and flourished. So get here on the story you're telling yourself.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks.
And people love clothes. People love beautiful clothes. I went onto your Facebook today to see some of your clothes. And people love beautiful things.
Thank you. Yeah.
Ding, ding. Great question.
Ding, ding.
How many people
Thanks,
did that help?
Donna.
Please let us know if that helped you.